I'm talking to Dr. Les Davies, the Manager of Chemical Review and Adverse Experience Reporting with the APVMA. Les, you and the team from the APVMA have visited cotton growing areas this season and seen some of the damage from phenoxy herbicides. Can you tell us about the response from the APVMA?
Yes, Adam, as you're aware, we came up there earlier this year. That was Dr. Eva Bennett-Jenkins, the CEO, and Dr. David Loschke, Chief Scientist, and myself. And we found it, I guess, very interesting to see the problems you're experiencing in the field. And you would be aware that the Cotton Research and Development Corporation has published an article in the autumn edition of Spotlight magazine. And on page 15, if your cotton stakeholders would like to read some details of the visit that we made, they can see it there. There's a significant amount of text there that we worked with the editor on to, I guess, give your stakeholders a view of where the APVMA thought regulation should be going for the phenoxy herbicides.
So where are we at the moment with that process?
Adam, I guess we've been, since that visit, we've been busy doing the modelling for the whole range of herbicide products that fit within the phenoxy group of herbicides. And no doubt your growers and the people in the cotton industry would be well aware that there's a multiplicity of products that fit within those categories. So we've been a big project to pull those labels together in particular use groups and then to get the modelling done. And I guess one particular aspect within that modelling has been to work out the components of, or the non-volatile components in the products, because within the droplets that are formed as a result of the spraying process, the greater proportion of non-volatile components that are in the droplet, the longer that the droplet will stay as a larger size rather than evaporating and then spreading much further afield. So, yeah.
And you know, the industry has sort of, I guess, lobbied the APVMA about neighbour notification. Where does that sort of fit into the process?
Yeah, I think, and we've discussed with you cotton people the definition of neighbour, but I think the best approach that we can take is using the work that was done some years ago with endosulfan neighbour notifications. And quite clearly the issues that neighbour notifications present with broadacre use of herbicides is rather more complex than say notification of neighbours with respect to distributing something like 1080 baits, which is obviously a significantly simpler process.
Okay, Les, and what sort of timeframes are we talking about for potential, label changes to the phenoxies then?
Yeah, look, we are very keen to try and get it out, to get out the first notifications to industry this financial year, and I guess I'm very cautious to make an absolute commitment just because of the complexity of the task, but certainly we will give the registrants a chance to comment before they get final requests to submit label updates. And they will be given model labels which cover both the issue of no spray zones under different conditions, have some information about spraying under different weather conditions, and hopefully the neighbour notification requirements.
And Les, thanks for your time, and we do appreciate the efforts that the APVMA are putting in on this important issue. Thank you.
And I think I guess one should say that one hopes that the users of these products realise that they have a major responsibility in using them to prevent off-target drift and to keep the product on their target crop. And if the APVMA eventually determines that can't happen, well then obviously we will have to impose stricter controls, and that will obviously make the use of the products and even access to the products more difficult. So.
Thanks for your time, Les.
Yeah.